Hello guys, I hope this message finds you well. Thank you very much for taking part on this questionnaire. I'll try to be brief on my videos because obviously we don't want you to spend a lot of time doing this, and it's quite a lengthy questionnaire. It's 22 questions scaled from 1 to 6. It's fairly easy to answer, but there are some nuances that you need to be aware of, and for that I'll leave a few clips to help you through that process. Now, starting with these three fields. How old are you? In what age group did you compete in Loyola? And what position did you mostly play? First, how old are you? Just very simply put your number. So if you are 12 years old, put 12. If you're 15, put 15. Don't write it, just put the number. That will be super helpful for me later on because it will allow me not to have to change when I'm transcribing the information from one side to the other. It's going to be very easy for me. So just put the number, don't put I am, or don't write a sentence, just number. 12, it's 12, 13, 14, whatever. Just put the number. Then what age group did you play? Very easy. So if you played for the under 12s, put it in the 12s. 13s, put it in the 13s, and 15s, put it in the 15s. And then finally, what position did you play? That one is a bit tricky, right? Because you might have played on multiple positions. I know that the players that I took played in multiple positions. Now, most of them had, and I hope hopefully most of you too, had one key position that they were involved in most of the time. So let's say you played 200 minutes in this tournament, and out of the 200 minutes, you played 150 minutes as a right back. So now, and then the other 50 you played as a winger. Don't select the winger, select the right back, because that's the one that you play the most. You played a little bit on another position, but the most time you spend on the pitch, you played as right back, so put right back, okay? Now, let's say you played 50-50, right? Select the option that you think is more suitable for you. What is the position that you normally play the most out of the two, okay? And please do it that way. It's very important to do it this way, okay? There will be a few of you that played in positions that you don't generally like to play, but you sacrifice for the team because your coach needed to do that, and you played throughout the tournament as center back while you actually a center mid. Well, just put center back, okay? That's where you played in Loyola. Please do that because that is very important for the research and for the data that we're going to collect. Now, a couple of things that are also important. The questionnaire is anonymous, so please be honest. There is no need to exaggerate your answer. There is no need to diminish your answer. Don't say you are a 1 when you actually think you are a 3. Don't say you are a 6 when you actually think you are a 4. Does that make sense? Please be honest. This is your answer. Nobody will judge you. Nobody will in fact know it's you. So please use that and be completely honest, be transparent on every question, go through it, assess it, and just measure yourself and give yourself the value that you really think you have. Okay, there is nobody judging you, not even your parents. Nobody will be judging you. Nobody will be seeing you doing this questionnaire. Do it on your own time and assess it honestly and reply honestly. Now, one final thing, and this is very important too. The way in which you view this questionnaire, for every question, you need to compare yourself to somebody, and that somebody will be the best player in your team doing what the question asks. So, for example, let's say, and this is a random question. This is not a question that you will see on the form, on the questionnaire. But let's say somebody asked me, "How good are you at taking penalties?" I need to answer comparing myself to the best player on my team at taking penalties. So let's say I play with Lionel Messi on my team. So Lionel Messi will be the excellence. Lionel Messi will be with the top. So 6 is Lionel Messi. Am I as good as Lionel Messi at taking penalties? Probably not. So how far from Lionel Messi am I at taking penalties? Now, for example, if I'm really good at taking penalties with towards the left-hand side, but not so much towards the right-hand side, I might go, okay, I'm a 4, maybe a 3. If I'm not good at all taking penalties, I might go 2-1. So measure yourself on that measure, but always comparing yourself to the best player that you see in your team in Loyola at doing that particular action, okay, that is on the question. Please do it that way. If you do it that way, you're going to be having all the correct data, and you're going to be comparing yourself to the right premises, and that is very, very important for this research. So now, with all that said, I know this was a long one. The next ones will be very, very short. just to explain some of the questions. Not all the questions will need explanation. Some are very much self-explanatory. So I'll leave those ones for you. But obviously, if you have any questions, at any point your parents can message me, or you can even ask your parents, what do you think does this mean? And then if they understand it and you think that's correct, just answer the question. But please, please, please don't use your parents' help to actually answer and to value yourself. Always be self-reflective and answer according to your perception of yourself. Okay? Thank you very much. And please now proceed to the next area of the questionnaire.